head coach, Mr. Laurent Courtois. Season opener this Sunday. If you have a question, if you don't mind utilizing the raise hand function, that would be very much appreciated. Who would like to start us off? Patrick Murphy, go ahead.
Hey, Laurent, good to see you.
Hey, Patrick.
Just to start off, kind of an overview of preseason since we haven't talked to you, how things have gone, how you're looking to kind of kick off this year.
Really excited. We a lot of academy players joined the group. We all thought that they were deserving and mature enough now to join the group. Having a few of the core crew to group moving on with the first team. So keep building on that. We had a few variation of style of play in terms of getting closer to what Wilfried is doing with the first team. We try to implement a few different tactical options, especially building out of the back, not only for tactical variety, but also based on more personnel and the how mature physically those academy kids are, and find the style of play where we think their physique will fit more the vision that we want them to have. So experimenting a lot, coming along. We more of a group than a team, I would say, still more experimenting stuff and understanding what we're looking at as a group. Are we yet a team? We'll find out Sunday, but we're in a good track, but still a long way to go, I would say.
You mentioned the academy players. How has it been working with some guys even younger than what you were working with last year? And how different is it trying to bring those guys along than maybe some guys who maybe didn't have a ton of professional experience, but at least had some last year?
Yes. It was really really interesting in a sense that it forced us to be or try to find a common language in terms of tactical pictures that we see on the field, and get together on the same page. At the same time, surprise on how coachable those kids are, how effective they are to trying to apply what we experiment together. So it was both an experiment and a good surprise to see those kids try to get to that level. At the same time, like I said, it's going to be a long work in progress, a long learning curve. So we got to get patient, but it's not going to be an excuse.
And you mentioned trying to fit with what head coach wants to do this year. I know you guys did that some last year, but formation-wise, it seems like this fits a little bit more with how you guys played last year. Is that accurate, that you guys kind of blend more with the way that Wilfried wants to play and the way that you played last season?
Yeah, formation-wise, for now, it's quite similar, and the style of play also. What the nuances, it would be more in terms of control and quality phases where the opposition is broken in a way more elaborate manner, I would say. So we try to add that to our game a little bit too. Yeah, it's if at our level at the reserve team we can have a little bit of both, of whether recognize when to be elaborated and when to be more vertical in the way we still want to be able to be a threat to the goal as fast as we can. Can we recognize those two different pictures? And then formation-wise, it can vary a lot. I know Wilfried has a lot of tools in his bag, and we want to experiment ourselves two different stuff. So we'll see.
Thanks, Patrick. We'll go to Gerald, and if anyone wants to take a last call after that, please use the raise hand function. Gerald, take it away.
Coach, Sunday starts the defense of the championship. Has there been any growing pains piggybacking off of what Patrick had asked about implementing what Coach Nancy likes to do with the first team? Has there been any sort of growing pains implementing that into the team this year?
A little bit. Crew 2 last year was a lot about go to ASAP. And we had runners, we had people really resilient in terms of covering ground and recover and get box to box. And we had a few animals. This year, having more of academy kids and different profile, we try to have more control, building out of the back, and more quality pictures, but comes with a price, which is each turnover led you to a potential chance to concede. So we try to take that away, take the doubt away from the players, get on the same page so they feel confident about trying the stuff that we want them to try, and limit the opportunity to get punished from the transition. So, but like I said, those scenario and those pictures that we want to try to get closer to Wilfred is going to come with the prize of learning curve and turnovers, and we just need to find a way to recognize when to play with one and the other, and be pragmatic about it, and be confident. So slightly different, and at the same time, nothing changed.
So with Next Pro adding new teams to the league this year, does it make it a little harder to game prep for some of these new teams versus some of the teams you went up against last season?
No, the challenge is not about the new teams. It's great that we have new teams and more games. The challenge is we know, and it doesn't come from an arrogance place, but we know that a lot of reserve teams going to try to be closer to what we've done the past year. So we know that everybody's getting stronger and better. At the same time, we went way younger, and we're going to try to play a little bit of a more risky soccer. So I feel the force going to be, the challenge is going to be more with the opposition that's going to be way more prepared and try to always get the winning, the champion out of the game. So it's just normal. So everybody's getting stronger. We're a little bit younger and we're in the learning curve. So I think it's going to be a good matches.
Thanks, Joe. So, Pat, do you want to take our last question?
Yeah, I have two. One, I know that you guys are less focused on results than the first team, but you're coming off a championship last season. I remember when Caleb and the first team won in 2020, he talked a lot about getting back up to the mountaintop. Different situation with you, lots of new players and whatnot, but how do you handle coming off of such a successful season and building in year two?
So this is what I try to touch on. The past question is, it wouldn't be fair to this group to compare them to what happened last year. It was year one. I think we caught everyone by surprise, that our group melt so well together and being clear of what they wanted to do. In the new league against new team, they were still work in progress. And on top of that, you add a few players that literally are starting in MLS right now. So it wouldn't be fair to compare both teams. We really are getting younger this year, and we want to change a little bit of the tactical approach of it slightly. At the same time, like I said, everybody wants to be the champion. Everybody is getting stronger. Everybody is more prepared and know us now. So really, it's going to be really, really challenging, and we can't compare both groups. That being said, the mentality and the standards is going to stay the same, and we're still going to strive to excellence and to get the best result with the style of play that we want to impose on the opposition and not the other way around. But we need to be patient and kind with this group. That we're going to need time.
And you mentioned the guys that are with the first team now. How proud are you to see guys, last year we saw some guys make the jump, but now consistently, like you said, guys starting and whatnot, see those guys making the move up to the first team and being contributors on a significant level?
Very proud, but it was very proud, but the whole club is, and the second they've been brought to the club, the whole idea from the people that brought them in was to have them where they are right now. So it's not only I'm proud, but the whole club is proud because it's that was the point. It's not a surprise. It's not a miracle. It's exactly how it's been designed for, and we're gonna try to do the same with guys that's gonna need a little bit more time, but now coming from the academy.
Thanks, folks. Thanks, Laurent.